It's 8:10. JL 95.7 and 52 degrees. It's very foggy downtown.
So foggy, like all over West Michigan. Visibility very low. Accidents happening all the time. Slow go on the roads, Amanda's been telling us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this...
Still bad, Amanda?
It is still bad. So south of Whitehall Drive is blocked both ways between Durham Road and Whitehall Road. That accident, the rescue ambulance and deputy are all there. Also northbound US 31 just before Apple Avenue near Muskegon. That accident has a lane blocked. Nobody hurt there. Eastbound 196 just past 32nd Avenue in the work zone. There's a car that spun off and it ditched into the right shoulder. Currently the tow truck is there trying to get things hooked up. So that is partially blocking the right lane. So a lot of accidents out there right now.
I thought of you this morning, Connie, because my spirits were actually brightened. My neighbor, a couple of the neighbors in the neighborhood carved pumpkins yesterday and over the weekend. So one of my neighbors has those little battery-operated tea lights in their jack-o'-lanterns, and they were still on when I left this morning at 4:30.
Spooky.
And I smiled a little bit like, hey, that's exciting. I like seeing those things. And I wanted to kind of take back some of the mocking that I did because you would keep your lights on 24 hours a day when you had the Christmas lights, and you have Halloween lights too, right?
I always want them to be on longer than they ever are.
They need to.
Like if it's dark, I want them on.
I can tell you now
dusk to daylight.
From experience, it will brighten people's day.
I know.
I probably,
see?
well, and with it not being light out until here, it's 8 o'clock. It's still dark.
Right.
So that means every kid going to school got to see these jack-o'-lanterns lit up. You don't have to just see them at nighttime.
I know.
So I'm on your side now with that.
What?
Where I was
way.
I was like a 10 o'clocker, and then you pop them back on maybe at dusk, like 4:30 in the afternoon. I think early morning lights need to be a thing.
It's a giant debate. Dan's on your side. It's a giant debate every single year at our house.
You need him.
Because I do put up pumpkin lights, so this starts the season off.
You need him to be up early enough where he can see some in the morning, and he will change his tune.
You think?
Because I backed out. And I first was taken aback. I'm like, what's the deal over there on that porch? Is there a fire? I thought maybe there was a fire. And I'm like, no, it's two little scary faces looking at me. I love it. I love it.
See?
Now, those tea lights.
Aw, it's holiday time.
That means they were on all night.
Yeah.
Keep them on all night.
Yeah.
But they are very dim.
Right.
So, like, it didn't change the
and
way
they're
they
outside,
could sleep.
Right?
Right. So if you had lights on outside and they're so bright, like our Christmas lights could not be on all night.
Okay.
Because
they go in the windows?
Well, yeah, we got a window right there, and we would see it, and it would be like in Vacation, with Christmas Vacation, where boom, it's going through my window.
Man, before we know it, it's going to be here.
It's
crazy. I have Christmas shopping. I've already been doing it.
Don't you almost want to put your Christmas lights up now because it's warm and you know it's going to be cold and icy? And not light them just to get out and do it?
No, I mean, Dan does it, and he'll do it early.
Okay.
He'll do it early.
I always do mine the Saturday or Sunday after Thanksgiving. Okay. And I've been burned a couple times by it being too cold.
Right.
Or like it snowed once, and it's like, okay, now I've got to climb up on the roof in the snow. And that's a no-go. Like, that's no fun.
This is our first year with this house at Christmas time. Because we just moved in June. So it's going to be interesting to see the design of the lights.
Right.
Because I said to Dan, probably next year I'm getting all new Christmas lights.
Yes.
Because I want them to match.
You need new lights.
Because we've got some that are the fat bulbs and some that are the white icicles and some that and that bugs me.
Yeah, it should. No, it
should.
Should
it bug me?
It should bug you.
Does it bug you?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes,
Do you guys have all matching ones?
We have about 5 different matching sets.
Okay.
So I can do anything with my lights.
Okay.
And
because you guys have always had a house where he and I lived in a condo at one point. So we bought a smaller set.
Right.
Whatever.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Well, okay. So I already know, like this year, I already have the lights all laid out. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because I had made some mistakes last year. I started on the wrong side of the house. And then it didn't stretch.
Oh.
So now I know right where I'm starting.
Yep.
I had to have 3 outlets going last year, which was annoying. So now I'm going to have 1 outlet. I'm going to start in one spot.
Okay.
I was telling Katie, I said, yeah, I'm going to do this and this and this. And she said, wait, when have you been thinking about this? I said, pretty much every minute.
Since last year?
Pretty much every minute since last year. Once I had to go turn on 3 sets of lights for the one thing. And we light a pine tree that's so far away from our house, and it's the back. We don't ever get to see it.
Okay.
So I was saying, yeah, I'm going to do that differently, too, because I wasn't happy with the way that it turned out once it snowed so much. And she said, oh, you're doing that again? Like, nobody even saw that. And I said, everyone in the neighborhood saw it.
Yes.
And they loved it, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
I mean,
they did
it
too.
is. Yeah, I'm excited to get out there. That's probably the.
Maybe you should do it this weekend.
It's so early, though.
So what? You're
so
not going to turn
early.
them on.
I would need to.
Well, you got to turn them on to check them, but then you don't have to turn them on
No,
for a month
I don't think I can do it.
till Thanksgiving.
No, can't do it.
Okay.
That weekend after Thanksgiving is when I will do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Isn't it kind of like, though, it kind of all goes together with the holiday season when it should be cold when you're putting your Christmas lights up.
Yes.
You should have freezing hands.
You should be right, and that's the thing.
It's part of the spirit.
My
of
hands
it.
get so cold.
I know.
And you got to move the ladder, and the ladder is aluminum. So then that's cold. I got gloves on, and then I have to take them
you
off.
gotta take them off.
Exactly.
I know, Curtis. I get it. I watched my dad do it for 1,000 years.
It's tough, and then I'm angry, and then the hot chocolate comes,
and it makes it all better.
Yeah, and then it's hot chocolate time, and you're like, okay, this is nice.
Hot chocolate makes everything
Thanks
better,
so much.
doesn't it?
Maybe some eggnog, which we're not allowed to buy eggnog until my birthday because Katie hates it.
Oh, she does?
Luckily, my birthday is a week before Christmas, so I get at least a week of eggnog. But I would buy eggnog year round.
So would Dan.
I love eggnog.
I haven't tasted it in probably 20 years.
Why?
I don't
Too
know.
fattening. It's fattening.
I've never really, it's not worth the calories to me. I've never really loved it.
So good.
Do you put booze in yours, or do you ever?
Sometimes.
Okay, I was going to say, do you ever drink it alone?
Yes. Well,
It's just like curdly and
I love
chunky.
it. A little nutmeg on top. Oh,
Nutmeg
nothing better.
sounds good, but-
Nothing better than eggnog. And Katie hates it like you hate it. So yeah, we have to wait until a week before. And it'll.
Well, why can't you just go buy it?
I could, and then I would drink the whole thing,
Yeah.
and then I would be judged.
Oh, since when have you cared about
No,
that?
I don't care, but that would start a fight with us. Like,
Oh.
really, you went and bought this, even though she can buy whatever she wants on a whim, you know? Hey, what's with this donut bag?
She does all the shopping.
What's with the donut bag? She's like, oh, I wanted a donut. And I'm like, I wanted a donut. Oh, well, you weren't with me. I just bought one for myself. I'm like,
I wanted a donut.
Seriously.
You even have FOMO about donuts, Curtis.
if you go shopping.
That is ridiculous.
If you go shopping and you buy yourself a donut, it's nice to buy your spouse a donut.
She needs to learn to throw those bags away, like elsewhere.
Yes.
In the Meyer parking lot.
Yeah, eat your donut in the car.
Yes, eat it when you're gassing up. Throw it away there.
Just throw it in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Let it go
Not
litter.
in the parking
That's what you
lot,
said.
in a
You-
garbage can.
You throw it in a litter.
In the Meyer parking lot, they have garbage cans.
They do?
Right in front of the door.
Those
By
are
the cart
shopping
corral.
carts.
Yeah.
Those are shopping carts. Those are not garbage cans.
You know what I mean, Curtis?
Don't put your litter in the cart corral carts like Amanda just said.
No, there's a trash can attached to the cart corral.
There is?
Yeah.
I have never seen that.
Is there?
Yes.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
No.
I definitely have seen that before.
I believe Amanda. I'm going with Amanda on this
No,
one.
that
And it doesn't
is
matter
a
anyway.
lie.
That's not the point. The point is she needs to get rid of the evidence before she sees you.
The point is, Amanda just told us a bold-faced lie,
No,
and
I've
we're just
seen
letting
that.
we're just letting it roll off. There is no.
Hey, if you are in a Meyer parking lot right now, look at the cart corrals and
There's-
see if there are any garbage cans around.
My brain right now is going through every cart corral I've
Seems
ever
like
seen
there
in my
is,
life.
though, doesn't it?
No.
It doesn't seem like that.
No, there's not. Maybe one weird one has it that Amanda parks by, but in the real world,
Well, she goes to the Cascade one, right?
Usually, yes. But I know that I've seen this,
No.
although I'm not always looking for it every time. But I know I've seen it.
No, you haven't.
Maybe at
seen
certain
it.
times of the year there is a garbage
No.
can by the
Maybe.
cart corral.
No.
Yes,
This does not
every
exist.
time.
Hold on. Let's
What,
see if this is
what
about-
you're talking about, Amanda, does not exist, and
Hold
we
on.
have proof right here. 7708957.
Connie and Curtis, who's this?
It's Mary.
Mary.
And Curtis, you're wrong, Curtis. Sorry.
Ah,
Oh, no.
Yeah!
You're wrong. There are trash cans there because I always empty my little receipts out of my car.
Oh.
Mary!
Okay,
Mary!
in every
That
single
is
cart corral.
awesome.
Well, I never checked every single one of them, Curtis. But
Right.
at my Myers on Plainfield, there's trash cans
That-
on the cart corral.
Oh,
Is awesome.
my goodness.
That is awesome.
Well, then
You just got wronged by Amanda.
I did.
Yeah.
I thought Amanda was.
Thanks, Mary. Bye, babe.
I thought Amanda was telling a lie.
Jana, were you calling to tell us, yes, there are garbage cans by the cart corrals? Jana? Oh, Jana must have.
No, she wasn't. She was going to say it was a lie. And now
Why
Mary...
would she have stayed on the
Oh,
line?
wait. Andrew talked to her. Andrew, what did Jana have to say? Andrew, tell him to stop answering that phone call.
Andrew's back on a different phone.
Was Jana saying the same thing, Amanda? Amanda!
He's on the phone. I'm sorry.
No, but you ask him, like with your mouth. Hey, what was Jana saying?
He's talking to somebody.
Just say,
though.
what was Jana saying? Seriously, it's like
What?
pulling teeth.
I know.
She's right one time and she gets all attitude.
On Saturday, I asked her to ask some
Jana
guy what
also
his
said-
name was, and it took her 4 times. I had to ask her 4 times.
Okay.
Gosh.
Jana said what?
She has also seen garbage cans.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have.
This is a lie.
Curtis, you need to go to Meijer today.
This is a bold-faced lie. Then now people are in cahoots. And I don't know why.
They're in cahoots.
They're trying to perpetrate some sort of thing in my brain.
Man, you just cannot be wrong.
No,
can you?
I'm not wrong about this.
You are.
They are not in there.
You are. Is everybody? Oh, I'm not even gonna ask.
No.
I was gonna ask her if everybody, because the phones are still ringing. So I was like,
Ashley just tweeted at Connie and Curtis, there's a little hanging garbage can on the corral.
Huh.
I don't believe it. Why am I not seeing these things? Is it because I have no trash ever? Because I have trash. I would use these things.
I think Bernadette is on the phone.
Probably Bernadette.
I don't know.
Bernadette?
Bernadette, is that you?
It is. And I'm just calling to say, I went to church.
Well,
Oh,
what?
no.
You
Oh,
went to
no.
what? Did you swear and beep yourself?
Are you there?
Bernadette. What?
Bernadette, your face is hitting your phone.
Something is happening. It sounds like your phone is dialing.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
That's
that's okay.
fine.
That was funny.
Passed away at the cart corral
Yeah.
at the fair on Plainfield,
Yeah.
and there was no trash can.
Thank you.
What?
See?
Well, maybe it's not everyone.
No.
But Mary says she throws her garbage away at one every time she goes.
She's a liar.
At Plainfield. She is not.
They used to have it, but they don't have it anymore.
Okay, see? They used to have it. They don't have it anymore. Amanda, Mary, these people, Jana, are all remembering
Bernadette.
the old times.
She said she does it every time she goes to Meijer. I'm sure she goes at least every week.
Bernadette says they're not there. She just looked.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
The Granville Walmart has garbage cans by their cart corral.
No, it
Oh,
does
look
not.
at
No. No, it doesn't.
How are you going to argue with her?
It's easy because they're making it up.
I don't believe they're making it up.
I
Just
believe.
go to Walmart in Granville.
Okay,
They're there.
I'm going to
You're
now.
going to have to do a tour of all the stores today,
I
Curtis.
will, and I'm going to take pictures.
Take notes.
And I'm going to Instagram the pictures. You will follow Connie and Curtis on Instagram. I will go around, and there will not be a single garbage can.
What
all
hashtag
over.
are you going to use?
Hashtag no garbage.
Everybody's wrong and I'm right.
Hashtag everyone is wrong. and I
We
am
know
right.
you, Curtis. You're going to find the ones that don't have garbage cans and take pictures of those.
Megan just tweeted at Connie and Curtis.
Steph.
I don't think these trash cans exist because they don't.
They do.
Connie and Curtis.
Taylor Swift on Channel 95.7, 835. Connie and Curtis on a foggy, gray-y Monday morning. It's 55 degrees now, though. It's gotten warmer. That's good news.
I mean, it's warm. It's spring-like, even though it's fall.
so spring-like.
We were baking in the sun yesterday. It was at soccer games all day yesterday, and I had dressed for fall.
Right.
Because I thought I was going to a pumpkin patch, which I ended up not going to a pumpkin patch because it didn't exist. So I had jeans on and a sweatshirt, and I was sweating. Like, it was H-O-T.
Did you have a T-shirt underneath? Could you take your sweatshirt off?
T-shirt underneath. I could have, but then I'm pretty sure it would have been too cold.
Oh,
You know, it was right there in
Yep.
between. And anytime
Well,
we
and the sun makes the complete difference.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So a cloud hits that sun, goodbye, and then you need a
You're
blanket.
freezing.
Yeah, your teeth are chattering, and you're like, I can't handle this. And then you get through it.
I'm so
you're
excited
baking.
for winter.
Are you?
Yeah. We were talking about how we're going to sled.
Oh, because you got a hill.
Got a hill.
You have a hill in your backyard.
We have a hill. And then you know what Dan said?
What did Dan say?
He wants to make a luge.
Yes,
Are
he
you
does.
kidding me?
Yes, he does.
That's so something you would want to do, too.
I will come over with my tubes and luge in your. I will tube in your luge run. That'd be awesome.
He wants to make a luge.
He has a lot of grandiose ideas.
He does, doesn't he?
It's not, I mean, maybe it will happen. I mean, this is a guy who single-handedly built a fire pit right there in the yard.
It's true.
He's done a lot of other
has.
big projects,
He
but
has.
building a luge,
Don't you just slide a sled down it and then just pour water?
Oh, you're going to like freeze the
He
luge.
wants to freeze it, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's impossible. Because water, I don't know if you have seen what water does to snow.
Turns it slushy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it melts it. So, yeah, that's not going to work.
knows?
What he's going to need to do, you're going to need to go get yourself one of those commercial-sized freezers or maybe a walk-in freezer somewhere. You rent one out, and you freeze just sections of your luge track.
Oh, perfect.
And
That's
then-
a good idea to invest in one of those for that.
And then you drive them one by one back to your place. You place them all in. You're going to need a computer and like an engineer to help you, maybe your dad this weekend.
We need some morning show.
Juju.
Well, I need for you, for once, to be my air partner and my business partner and
Okay.
not tell him that. Because all of a sudden
Okay.
he's going to be like, we need to go buy a
Yes.
commercial freezer, Connie.
That's absolutely what you need to do. So you would like me not to say that?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
like you not to.
I was talking to someone about you this weekend. He was asking like what the radio station and how we came here to be on Channel 95.7.
Yeah.
And I said something about my partner. And he said, oh, and he's on the air with you too? And I said, no, like my on-air partner. This is my wife.
Oh,
sitting
you
right
thought
here.
you were talking about like your gay partner?
Yes.
Oh,
I
that's
I said
funny.
my partner. And then I was wondering, like, what? We maybe need a new name for each other. Because you
Yeah.
just said be a partner.
I call you my partner all the time.
I know. And people are probably getting the wrong vibe. Not that it is anything wrong with that, but this gentleman definitely got the wrong. Oh,
Right.
and then he works with you too? Like, don't you get sick of each other? And I was like, wait, no, I'm not saying partner like that. But I probably would get sick.
Business partner.
Like if Katie and I did this morning show and then we had to live together,
A lot of people do that though. There
Don't-
are a lot of married morning shows.
I don't think we'd be able to handle it. Like imagine working
No.
with Dan.
No.
No. Right? Because all the stuff you get mad at me about,
Right.
you're able then to talk to Dan. And all the stuff that you get mad at Dan about, you're able to talk about on
Right.
the radio.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And if Dan is here, that doesn't happen.
No. That's too much time together.
Everything that I'm mad about you about, I can tell Katie, oh my
Right.
gosh, and then she did this, and anything she gets mad at me,
Right.
I just go ahead and talk about it on the radio.
Right.
Same thing. Like there's no escaping. So if
No,
you're
I-
married
yeah.
and you work together, I mean, for some, I'm sure it's fine.
Maybe not in this kind of a job, because if you actually like own a business or something and then you're in one side and they're on the
Yes.
other side.
Shipping and receiving.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe
Importing
that's what it
and
is.
exporting.
Maybe
Yes.
one person does the
Maybe
books.
that would be better.
One person-
Because I know people, I mean, it definitely works for people.
Absolutely. And there are even like divorced people who still own businesses together, and they're able to. Hey, our marriage didn't work,
Right.
but we now have this business,
Right.
and that still is thriving, and it works, and everything happens.
It just seems like a lot of togetherness to
Too
me.
much, and we're against that, right?
I mean, I do like Dan and I like hanging out with him.
Yeah.
He's fun to hang out with.
He's great to hang out with,
Yes.
but I don't think I could work with him. I was being you there. I mean, he's a good guy. I could work with him. Can you imagine Dan and I doing a morning show?
Ugh.
It's Dan
What a hot mess that would be.
and me in the morning. We're just hanging out, doing these fun things.
You guys would be going out for like happy hour every day after
Yes.
the show. You would?
Some shows do that.
Wow.
Our show never
Not
does.
this one.
Our show has to work.
Well, sometimes you do it.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then you silently and not so silently judge.
Maybe.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
we've
a
seen
little
it. We've seen it happen. I tried to get Amanda in on the whole let's go out after the show kick, and she made it one time before she got super crazy downtown, and then Connie put the stop to that.
Did you get super crazy? I don't remember this.
Remember at Fridays? She
I
had,
wasn't
like-
even there though.
You were there, and she had like 3 drinks, and she's like, I love it. I'm going back to work. And we're like, no, you don't get to go back to work now. You get to call a cab. You can't go upstairs.
That was a long time
That
ago.
was a very long time ago.
And then the
Yeah.
kibosh was put on it.
I didn't put the kibosh on it.
I felt you-
I don't care what you two do. I'm just not doing it.
I felt like you gave us the kibosh.
No.
And anytime you say something, you know Amanda thinks it's law anyway. So she goes right through.
Law.
Right?
It's law.
So Connie's like, yeah, I'm not doing that again.
And Amanda's definitely done that since then.
You have?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, with the girls at Fridays downstairs several times.
Yeah, but that I left and I came back.
But you still, it was during the day and you had drinks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Amanda is.
Yeah, but not right after work. She's driving back down to meet people like after their job. That's something normal people do.
Why judge it no matter when you drink?
During the day. If you're drinking during the day, that's bad news.
I'm just kidding. I really don't care.
That keg I was drinking out of yesterday, then, you don't feel good about it.
I'm not judging you, Curtis. I don't care.
Okay. It was funny because one of the soccer dads, I was at a soccer party yesterday evening, and one of the soccer dads says, "Man, I'm so glad we have tomorrow to just unwind and watch football all day because nobody got a weekend.
Right.
Like we all had so many games."
And you're like, dude, it's Sunday night.
Yeah, and he knew. He was just making a joke. He's like, "Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad we can just relax."
It's true though, because I actually thought yesterday was Monday for a hot minute. I thought, nobody even texted me to tell me that I missed the show.
Wow.
For a minute
Good
when I woke
riddance.
up.
That's what we're saying to you.
Goodbye, got it.
Connie and Curtis.
It's 8:50 on Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis. 55 degrees now. 10 more to go for the high today. Probably rain. Rain is supposed to stop at some point.
Yes.
Around lunchtime, like this morning.
I don't think it's raining.
And then it's supposed to pick up again later on this afternoon.
Is it misting?
It might be misting.
Maybe it's misting.
I see people walking and not really being affected by the rain, so I don't know. And I haven't seen a car for at least 6 minutes, so that could be something.
What are you staring out the window right now?
Yeah, a lot of times. I don't
Timing.
think. Looking at this guy walking here, I don't think it's raining at all. I do have breaking news, however.
You do?
This is some big breaking news.
Okay. Can't wait to hear it.
But first, back down to Ottawa, where a car is passing without wipers. So I'm back to that. Okay, breaking news. Remember about 2 years ago when we started working here at Channel 95.7 and Amanda immediately befriended our IT guy.
Yes.
Ryan. He is also kind of a jack of all trades around here.
Yeah, he changes light bulbs and tightens up the toilet seats.
He does a lot of things. And
He does.
Great. He vacuums on occasion if they need vacuums.
Ceilings.
He'll run out and get batteries for things if people need a battery. And we said, this is great, not only for like Amanda to have a friend at work, but for us as a show, because it would mean that we would get certain perks. Right? Because if the guy who does all the work around here likes someone on our show, great chance that he would like us and he would do things for us.
How's that working out for you?
We have not found that to be the case. However, here we are. Amanda this morning points out to me the fact that she is missing a light bulb in her room.
Well, burned out.
She says the bulb was burned out. It's dim. It's throwing me a little bit this morning. And I say nothing, but I think, how fast is that guy going to be in here to fix it? Now, we have had lights out for days, right? We would say on like a Tuesday.
Oh, weeks go by.
There was no battery in our clock in here for 3 days.
Yes.
And we reached out to him and said, hey, just give us a battery. I'll change it. Ended up getting my own batteries to fix it.
You did. I know you did.
So
You're self-sufficient, Curtis.
I mean, I try to get things done. Yeah. So Amanda, as soon as he got into work today, he walked in, grabbed a light bulb, changed Amanda's light bulb, and went back to work before even taking his coat off.
She's his priority.
You are the priority.
It's very bright in here now.
His coat was still on.
What?
He put the bulb in and then left to go like check in with like the supervisors and whatnot and see what else like the building needs.
How does it feel to be that much of a priority, Amanda?
It feels great. And you know what? It should feel great. But we had thought, like, hey, this is going to help us. It did not.
It has not helped us one iota.
Selfishly, we thought that we were going to, get a little bit of a benefit from that.
Yeah.
It has not benefited us.
No, but at least it's benefiting one of us.
It benefited one of us.
Maybe we should start being friends with people around here.
Come on. Be serious. Be serious.
I am being serious.
We definitely don't want to just start being friends with people here, right?
Wait, I think we're not friends, but we're friendly with everybody. I mean, I don't hang out with a bunch of coworkers outside of work, though, really.
No.
I think you guys are better because
we don't get involved in the drama.
Well, you're friendly with everybody.
Right.
Whereas,
You're friendly with just one person.
No, I'm friendly with a lot of people, but
we could line up 10 coworkers here, and I would bet $5 that you couldn't name them all.
I could.
Are you in on this, Connie? I mean, we can't do it. We can't do it because it's mean.
Can I hand pick which ones we
absolutely,
line up?
Absolutely. There.
Wait, how many did you say? 10?
I'll line up 10. I bet you can't name all 10.
No.
Yeah, I could.
That I pick or Connie picks.
Yeah, I could.
Really?
They're correct.
There's a couple that I think you might not be able to.
Their God-given name.
Their God-given name.
Like that's on their birth certificate, not some nickname that you've made up.
No, it wouldn't
Oh,
be a
yeah, I know
nickname.
him. That's Stinky. And we got Baldy over there.
Some nickname you made up.
Yeah, nicknames do not fly. We had a coworker here.
I
and
love this
He's
story.
no longer here, but he and Amanda saw each other not at work.
But at an event, right?
At an event. So they're not working. Amanda's there on her own. This coworker is there on his own.
Mm-hmm.
They talk for a while.
Yeah, it was a work event. Wasn't that one of our beer things?
I think it's a different stations
Craft beer
event.
festival.
So they're both there, like not working though.
But it's not like shocking that this guy would be here because he works there.
Right.
Or works here.
So then she sees him in the hall on that Monday and says, "Oh, that's who that I talked to him for like 30 minutes at the craft beer festival."
Okay. In all fairness, that particular employee was a person who worked outside of the building about 90% of the time.
That doesn't matter.
So how does that not matter?
So like if I'm picking 10 people,
Okay,
I'm
well,
probably
pick whomever you would like.
I'm probably going to pick somebody
Well,
who
you can't do it because then those people that you don't know their
Yes.
names, they would feel bad.
I know
But-
everyone's name.
but
I could
would
draw
they?
you right now. I could draw you a chart
a
of the
seating
building.
chart?
Would that make you feel bad to learn that a coworker didn't know your name?
Probably. I mean, well, given that our name is used like 8 billion times a day,
Our name.
I would probably feel a little bad if they didn't know my name.
Our name
Not
is
when
on-
they first started, but after they worked here for a while.
Our name is on the show, so it would make
Yeah.
sense that they would
Yeah.
know our
Yeah.
name. However, if they don't know what we do, like if they see me and I'm sweeping in the little break room and they think I'm Sweepy McGee, maybe they don't know who I am. They don't put two and two together.
I don't know.
Sweepy McGee. Great new
But they
name.
definitely bring people around and we meet everybody as
Yes.
they start working here.
That's
you
true.
know?
And we'll like talk to them. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, okay. So most people probably know who we are.
Yeah.
But Amanda, there are people who call Amanda the wrong name. I've seen it happen.
Oh, really?
I've been with Amanda.
What have they called her?
Angela?
We have an Angela who works here.
Yeah.
They call Amanda Angela.
I know one of our coworkers called you Connie once.
Also, that happened.
Yeah.
See?
But I get called Angela repeatedly by one specific person.
Oh, you do?
Don't you hate that's in their head though? Because we have a coworker named Matt who I call Mike every single time I see him, and that's just because in my head I'm thinking Matt,
Yes.
not Mike, not Mike.
Yes.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh
Yeah,
no.
No, I totally get that. Ashley's on the phone. Do you know our IT guy, Ash?
I do not.
Okay.
I was just thinking that since the IT guy seems like he doesn't want to disappoint Amanda could always say, "Hey, our studio has a light out that really could use fixing," and
Oh.
then your stuff can get done because he won't want to tell her no.
Ashley, that's a great idea, but she doesn't want to use her
No, on us.
her
No, I
influence
definitely tell him when there's
No.
on
issues.
us. She doesn't want to waste a favor on something that we can just do ourselves. And we've seen it time and time again.
Now, Amanda, I normally we have each other's backs, but let me point out this one time. The last time this light went out, you and I were looking at each other. We were talking on the air, and this light above me, Ashley, totally went, the light bulb blew.
It popped.
And Amanda and I made eye contact and went, what? We both made faces like, what is that? And then it was
So
out for...
really, it is affecting her too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
In a roundabout way. and
Yeah.
it's
Absolutely.
helping her work environment.
But then it was out for a week until I emailed him and said, can you fix the thing?
Right.
Right?
She does not want to use
She
her.
didn't-
No, but I
her
definitely,
favors.
in the past, if there's like issues with the computers.
No, that's true.
Well, but that's his job is computers. We're talking like the other stuff, that's going on. But actually, it's a great
It's
thought.
a great idea.
But it's never going to happen. She would never do that for us.
Oh, wow.
She has. It's just not consistent.
That's true. But
Yeah.
but thank you. And
Thanks,
it's
Ashley,
great that you
though.
have so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day. Love the show.
Too. Thank you.
It's great that you have so much faith in Amanda. Like that. Oh yeah, of course Amanda would use her pull to get us something. But it's like. If you have the most popular person at school or at work, they don't want to just dole out favors to everyone. Like
Right.
Connie and I have to earn the favors from you, right? We have to do something
No.
nice.
No.
What time did you email him today and tell him that your light was out?
Probably 6:15.
Okay. And as soon didn't even take his coat off. New bulb. And then out to work.
You have a good vantage point from where you
I can
sit.
see
I don't get to
everything.
see any of that stuff.
I can see it all.
Curtis sees everything.
The best is when, like, she'll have someone in there.
Yeah.
Like, we had an intern who was doing other work for other stations, and that intern would sometimes make her way into the studio, and Amanda would be, like, just totally out of it on the show, and kind of like, what? She? I'm like, she's talking to her friend in there. It's like, what? I said, I can see him, just blah, 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 blah. It's amazing.
We need to make that window longer so I can see everything that goes on in
you
there.
Can see
That'd be
everything.
nice.
That way-
I don't have anything on the wall there anyway.
That'd be real nice.
You're making her day right now, Curtis.
Connie and Curtis.